On what's going on at the Gap. As of the end of November, we've had 26,403 troops or personnel have trained on the Gap. So, racking up big numbers early in the year. On the 19th of November, we had our official change of garrison command from Colonel Robert F. Hepner to Lieutenant Colonel Lane B. Marshall. So we're very happy to have Colonel Marshall in the seat and going forward and doing great things with the Gap. Last month we opened up our Aviation Maintenance Training Facility. It is a brand new state-of-the-art hangar that contains millions of dollars worth of helicopter simulators that are geared towards training aviation mechanics. Really wonderful to see. Invite you commissioners, you ever want to come out and take a look at that, I will be glad to take you up there and have a tour given to you all for that. That will probably solidify keeping an additional training troop load of about 1,800 students a year will come through that, and it nests very well with our Eastern Army Aviation Training site where they train the pilots. Now we will be able to do a very good job at training the maintainers and the crew chiefs. So it's kind of an all-one-centric aviation training site. And like I like to stress, that is an extremely critical facility nationally for the Guard. Pretty much any kind of a Homeland Defense mission that you see on TV, when you turn on the TV, you see Guard helicopters in the air. The Eastern Aviation Training Site, technically every Guard pilot, crew chief east of the Mississippi River will spend a minimum of 2 to 4 weeks at the Gap. So that's a lot of good stuff for Lebanon Valley. That it's an enduring place. They have a huge full-time employment there. Their payroll is upwards of 150 personnel. Brings a lot of value to the Gap and to our area. We also are supporting the pre-mobilization training for the 28th Division Headquarters and Headquarters Battalion. That is going to kick off here a little bit before Christmas. A couple weeks in December, we're going to have the troops go home. They're going to come back immediately after the new year, go through their intensive pre-deployment training. Have a send-off. Those details will be announced by the Public Affairs Office, but certainly that's our focus. One of our reasons for being is to support that. So many second and third order effects that we're putting through to let those units be well supported and have a good send-off. Continue to march on with our force protection gate access project, going through the design phase with the Army Corps of Engineers. Right now, when we were actually looking at having gates up on the entrances to the Gap, is projected to be in the spring of 2019. So it's a big MILCON project. As we go forward, my commander wishes to establish a local committee, a steering committee for that. We've reached out to the neighboring townships and certainly to the county to have representation on it. And what that will do, and this comes from our Adjutant General, is not our intent to deny access to anybody that wants to visit the Gap. It's just going to be the protocols to come on board the base. That will be the same as any other DoD installation in the country. Basically what it will amount to, if you have an approved ID, that's with the DoD family of IDs, you come in through the gate. If you don't, you'll be directed to a beautiful visitor center where they will be glad to do a quick check to ensure you are who you are and give you a visitor pass, and that way you can come on board the base, go to our community club and various other venues that we have. So as we go forward with that, we want to have a very deliberate and transparent process and be inclusive with our neighbors, our communities with that. So pending any questions, that's all we have.
Any questions? I just was at a function last night, celebration for Christmas, and I was observing